What up, Happies? Are you having a great day? I hope so. Okay, what do we have for today? Well, today we have a serious topic. Yeah, it's quite serious. I'm kidding. It's simple, okay? Not very simple, but it's simple. Let me ask you a question. Do you remember present progressive? What is present progressive? What is present progressive? I remember teacher Louisa talking about it. I remember teacher Nina talking about it. What is that? To be ing. Yes, that's present progressive when I use the verb to be plus the verb in ing. For example, now you are listening to me, you are studying English, you are watching a video, okay? So this is present progressive, an action that is in progress at this specific time. You already know that. So what do we have for today? Well, do you remember I just told you actions in progress? I'm going to repeat. Actions in progress. That's it. We only use present progressive when I'm talking about actions in progress, actions in movement. In English, we have some verbs that we call them action verbs and stative verbs. Action verbs, they are not permanent, they are temporary. I can start, I can pause, I can continue, I can pause again, and so on and so forth. Permanent verbs, they are not temporary, they are permanent. So I cannot start, pause, continue. They are what they are. So let's see here, we have a list. We have in the first column, we have action verbs, and in the second column, we have stative verbs. So in the first column, we have the verb run, watch, sleep, cook, okay? So these verbs I can start, run, I can start, I can pause, I can continue, sleep, I can start, pause, wake up, sleep again, and so on and so forth. So these are action verbs. In the second column, we have verbs that are permanent. For example, love. You cannot, for example, let me see this, a book. What book? This book. It's a nice book. I really recommend it. So then you have this book and you're reading and then you say, oh, I'm loving this book. Oh no, I stopped loving it. No, I love now. No, I don't. I love now. Whoa, no, it's permanent. You love or you don't love. There is no in the middle. There is no like,
I'm loving. No, now I don't love it anymore. And I'm loving again. Oh my God.
No, you love or you don't love. The same goes for like. I like or I don't like. There is no I am liking. I'm liking this book. Oh no, not now. And now yes. Whoa, I'm liking it. Now no. Okay? It's different. The idea is different. Another verb, need. You need or you don't need. For example, help. I'm needing help. It's impossible. You need or you don't need help. Okay? And that's basically the idea with stative verbs. They are permanent. You like or you don't like. You love or you don't love. You need or you don't need. You have or you don't have. Okay? But we have some verbs that they are both action verbs and stative verbs. Wow, yes. but basically they have different ideas. For example, I can say this: I am looking at the camera, or I am looking at you, right? So I can look, I can stop, I can look, I can stop, I can look, I can stop, over and over again, right? So this is an action because I can start and stop.
Start and stop, start, stop.
Okay? So then when I say I'm looking directly with my eyes. But then you can say, oh, Nina, you look beautiful today. Yes, I know. Okay. But when I say look, I use the same verb, right? I'm looking. But when I say about appearance, I cannot say you are looking, because this is not temporary, it's permanent. For this moment, it's permanent. Sorry. For this moment, it's permanent. So you look beautiful. I cannot say you are looking beautiful. You look beautiful. It's permanent. All right? The same goes for the verb think. Verb to think. The verb to think, I can have two different ideas. For example, I'm thinking about my next vacation. Oh, I think I'm going to Iceland. That will be good. And then, I don't know what I'm going to do there. But then, this is an action. I am thinking, okay? But I can use the same verb and I'm talking about a different idea. I can say, for example, I think you are a great student. So this verb, think, is not that I am imagining because I can start and stop, but it's an opinion, and opinions are permanent, they are not temporary. I mean, they are, you can change your opinions, but it's not like, okay, I have an opinion now, and then I
Stop, and then I start, and then I stop, and then I start, and I stop.
You have this opinion or you don't have this opinion. After some time, you can change your mind. But at this specific time, you have this opinion or you don't have this opinion. Okay? So the verb to think, I can use when I am imagining something, or I can use when I have an opinion. So when it's an opinion, I cannot use in present continuous, in present progressive. So I cannot use to be ing. But when I'm talking about imagination, I can start and I can stop. Then this verb I can use in the present progressive. Okay? So that's basically the idea. When I have present progressive, I have to think if the verb is an action verb or is stative verbs. Okay? With action verbs, I can use to be ing, and with stative verbs, I can never use to be ing. Okay? And then there are some verbs that they are both action verbs and stative verbs, but the idea is different. Okay? But even if they are action verbs, to be ing, and if the verb is a stative verb, no to be, no ing. Okay? So that's why we cannot say, I'm not understanding. Why, Nina? Because I understand or I don't understand. There is no, okay, I'm understanding and then I stop. Oh, now yes. No, yeah. No, you understand or you don't understand. So the verb understand is a stative verb. So I cannot use in the present progressive. So no to be, no ing. Okay? Then, do you remember my personal mantra? To be ing, no to be, no ing. Yes? But now, let's go a little bit further. To be ing, no to be, no ing, consequently doing thus. Okay? So when I say I'm not understanding, understand is a verb that I cannot use in the verb to be ing. So then I remove the ing, I have to remove the verb to be, then to be ing, no to be, no ing, okay, no to be, no ing, consequently do and thus. So I don't understand. Okay? Is that clear? Let's talk about this in your class, okay? See you next class.